So, Gaming for you, Mr. Andy, the Welsh one, is a bit of a pervert. He said, "Oh, I bet you won't do a game video while you're on the show." And he didn't sound like that because he's Welsh, obviously. He was like, "Oh, I bet you won't do a video game video while you're in the shower. What's occurring, Tom Jones?" Well, the thing is, you said while I'm in the shower, so technically I could just leave this in the room and be in the shower. And yeah, that would count. But no, you're not going to see my bare naked ass. Oh no. So anyway, here's the shower. And yeah, that's with me £10. Now obviously I don't need to see me cock and balls, so you know, face towards the camera, in the wall. And yeah, what we're going to talk about, well, DLC. I mean, the jury's still out on it. A lot of people tend to complain. You can't really blame them considering some of the DLC that came in the past, like Resident Evil 5 and their versus mode, which was essentially an unlock on the disc. I mean, if you're going to pay 40 quid, you expect the full game. And Capcom kind of ripped everyone off by, you know, I think it was like a week after launch. No, sorry, I think it was like 4 weeks after launch. Somebody said, yeah, there's this DLC coming out. And everyone's like, oh, alright, cool. But look at the size of the file. It was like fucking minuscule, which just suggests it was on the disc to do with. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to rip the consumers off, it just kind of rubbishes the idea of DLC. And then it sort of points towards the developers take stuff out of the game with intention to sell it on later for a separate cost. I mean, maybe this is the case, but there are some developers out there that actually do treat the idea of DLC with a little bit of respect. I mean, Borderlands, you look at Gearbox, they have done a pretty good job with DLC, it must be said. FIFA, with the Ultimate Team, that adds quite a lot of extra gaming hours to the game. And I have no issue with the minuscule cost, really, for the amount of hours it adds to the game, but I mean, that DLC done good. Capcom fucked with their DLC. There is stupid pieces of DLC flying around there. I mean, remember when the Blinker first came out and they brought up the horse armor? I mean, what the fuck? You have to pay, I think it was like 4 quid to kit out My Little Pony. It's a stupid idea. They really need to develop this idea of DLC a bit further along. I mean, it is true that sort of quality has increased with DLC, but I mean, it's never reached to the point of where everyone's sitting there rubbing themselves like, oh, this DLC is going to fucking earn, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, Deathspunk, there's something a little bit more suspect about that. As much as I love that game, the sequel seems to have came way too early, which kind of suggests that maybe they released it too early, the first one, and they should have just developed it into kind of a bit of a bumper game. I personally have no problems with paying another 1,200 points for Deathspunk Thumbs of Virtue, because I think Deathspunk was fucking awesome. But there will be people out there that will say, oh no, that's way too expensive for such a game. And that is understandable. Now, if you look at games like Forza 3 and yeah, we'll use Forza 3 as a keynote here. There is a lot of different car packs that come out within the months, and yeah, that's all good and well. But the thing is, I don't know, it seems too much money to sort of invest constantly in these car packs that come out. It's a bit like Rock Band in Guitar Hero. They keep bringing out these DLC packs. And it's like 160 Microsoft points for a single song, and normally it's like 450 for a bumper pack. Yeah, it is a good idea, but personally 160 points seems a bit too much to sort of play along with the song. Even more so when they release them right after the initial release of the game. Kind of suggests that, again, they only took it off the game just to sell at a later date. I don't know if this is like sort of an ongoing problem, or maybe developers are kind of either abusing the DLC or not. Personally, in the future, I honestly think we'll see a lot more sort of expansion packs. If you looked at E3 this year, you would have seen Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam. I honestly believe that'll be a DLC expansion pack, and that'll kick ass as long as it's not ridiculous price. I'd pay up to 1,200 points for that, but no more. And Portal. The Portal coming out the arcade game, I can't really count that, I apologise. So anyway, just to try and cap this off. DLC overall is somewhat of a good idea, but some of the studios and developers just seemingly take the piss. I mean, Capcom's pretty much the perfect example when they did that with Resident Evil.